Bruno from WinSpirit. I'm with my friend Jayson out of Boards & More. He's our Duotone rep. And we're looking at a Duotone Blast for 2024 in the new construction, SLS.
The only changes, of course, it is now a Duotone Blast. We did also change the construction a little bit into the SLS from the LTD. It's actually in the Blast a big upgrade. There's carbon in the board now. So there's actually some really positive things. The boards are livelier. They have a new glass construction that is actually livelier and dampens chop better. And the Blast is a really good board at dampening chop, as you know, in this area.
Yeah.
It's really important.
As far as chop dampening, and here's the pitch. There are no better boards than chop.
Nope.
Period. I mean, anybody who's took the time to try them, and I don't mean try them as in I took my buddy's board, the straps were too big, the boom was at the wrong height, and the harness lines were too long, but I didn't like the board. That's not trying a board. You try a board with your stuff, your sail, just to concentrate and remove variables, so you try the board. Anybody who takes the time to do that comes out wanting one of these because they're that good in chop. I remember being with Doug. We took a Blast 100 with a 6.2 E-pace in 4.2 conditions at Rowena at the Gorge.
That's a pretty choppy spot.
No shit. Rowena is like boiling water, and we're still able to handle it. And we peaked it. The spin would just stop at about 32 knots and spin out. Yep. It would just let go. It says a lot about what the boards can do. These boards have so much potential. They remain comfortable. I'm going to say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to recommend them for somebody who's, I don't want to say an avid windsurfer, but I'm going to say an established windsurfer. Somebody who's pretty much pulling most of their jibes or some of their jibes.
Planning no problem, jibing most of the time, you nail it there.
Yeah.
The cutouts on the tail.
Yeah, let's turn it around.
That also is a big factor in.
For those of you who don't know what these are, those are just valves to be able to release pressure around the fin so that the fin doesn't spin out, or at least spins out much further into the wind.
Helps with acceleration. It also is part of why the board handles chop so well.
These things are fast. If you put a fast person on this, he's faster. This is like buying a guy who was a skier, an avid skier on classical skis, and then you gave him parabolics. All of a sudden he's a freaking hero. That's what that board does.